Good afternoon and good morning to other people somewhere in the world. So today we're carrying on with my history. So yes, from the parade we went to Shamva. So for the next 6 more months, I was going to be in Shamva doing support unit training. This is more military, and this is more yeah, it's a little bit more difficult than the one that we were having at Morris Depot. So I was in Shamba for the next 6 months. It was not easy. Every day we could do a road run, and then every day we could do a lot of some torture. Yeah. So to make everything short, I did the training, and I finished the training as well, and as well I passed. So after finishing the training, I was then hired for protection unit department. So I was working for a police protection unit, in short PPU, based in Tomlinson Depot, there in Harare. Um, so the time I finished the training, I went back home, and then I was supposed to choose to live in the barrack or to go back home to my uncle's place. So I went back home, I lived there. So during the course, you could be deployed to work in different places. So at one point, I was working in Chegutu, where I actually, just a little bit on the side, I actually believe that some people in Zimbabwe who benefited illegally through the Land Reform Act. It's true, some people did take farms that they could not utilize, and I've witnessed that. But topics like this, you might not be easily, feel comfortable to talk about it. But it's one of the things that I've witnessed during my course as a policeman in Zimbabwe. So yeah, I went to Chegu too. I went to Mtare. I went to a couple of places in Zimbabwe, working for protection unit. But basically, I was based in Harare, so we could do a lot of different routine. We could go to embassies, government buildings, and other VIP personnel around Harare. At one point, I worked at the Republic of China embassy, where I've learned that actually people from China who are coming from jails, they are taken to be, to go to other countries and work for these ambassadors and all this stuff. Yeah, it's one of the things that I've learned during the course. So during this time, we were living in Chitungwiza, St. Mary's, because our house was destroyed. So we were living in Chitungwiza with my uncle and his family, where I met the greatest part of my life as well. Most crucial, best friend, I met in Chitungwiza. So yeah, that was the story. So I want to talk a little bit about how was it to be a policeman in Zimbabwe. So during that time, where economically our country was not working very well, Being a policeman had its own advantages, and mostly it was more disadvantaged because people could no longer respect police as they're supposed to be, as compared to other countries, as compared to, I've lived in South Africa, I'm here in UAE, I've gone to places like Mozambique, and other surrounding countries have been there. So I will tell you one thing that I've realized, that the Zimbabwean police have lacked all the respect that they should have due to corruption, due to a mismanagement of police services. And I would suggest whoever who is going to take over from these people, I think you rather change from police force to police services, because I really feel that police officers must work for people, which means if you are a policeman or a policewoman, you must serve people. And I believe Zimbabwe is a country. People in Zimbabwe are actually most disciplined people that I've lived with and that I've ever seen. People who don't like to commit crimes, people who are patient. So I really feel if anything that could be done in Zimbabwe is to change the setup of policing, of which maybe one of these good days we'll be talking about this topic as well, on how police officers must be handling issues in our country. So during the course, as a policeman, I've just decided that I was going to be there, achieve what I want, and let's see if I can carry on. I remember at one point I was going to our rural areas, me and my uncle and his wife. So as we were driving along Mashingo Road, one car overtook us, and then as soon as they overtake, they were involved in an accident. The car rolled, but fortunately, it landed very well and no one was injured. So I remember very well my uncle was asking, what are we supposed to do, officer? So I told him, let's just check the extent which the accident has been. If there is not much, we don't need to do anything, because it was quite a hassle to report an issue in Zimbabwe, or to make a docket, or to make anything, some sort of that you put your name involved in those things. So I went there and then I saw everyone was okay, and then I asked if they were good. The only thing that I did, I assured them, I think everything is good here. You take a rest a little bit, check if your car is still starting, and then if you see anything is good, you can carry on with your journey. So I didn't want to be involved with this police work because it was a hassle. So I believe so many people who are working in police force right now in Zimbabwe, they actually don't really like to be part of it. But because there is nothing to do, they find themselves being captured. So I've worked for a couple of years before there was this scholarship that was coming around our station. So I applied to do a degree in policing, and then I remember it was a couple of us who applied, but I managed to get the opportunity to go to University of Pindura to start that. So I did get that, but amongst the team, there were senior police officers who were very jealous about me getting that scholarship. So that was the drive that made me to leave police. And I thank God for one of the surgeons who was working with us. I remember very well his name, but I'll keep it a secret. So today, I'll end here. Please like, comment, and share on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Have a great one.